the unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the set. 72. Ready? Set, go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So you work all week on your opening script, Mike, and what happens? Well, that opening script is going to have to wait until your second possession. The defense comes out with a big stop early. They get the interception, and now it's the opposing team going out looking to take this early lead.
Get it. Ready, ready?
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Open man is Horton. It's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, Cowboys.
16 yards. First down, Dallas.
Here we go, here we go. Get up.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
Quick throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let go.
From the gun, Richardson. He'll find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So, not quite first and goal. It's first and 10.
Let's
They're
go
pretty
now.
close. On the ground, it's Blue. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Go. Ready.
On play action, Richardson moving left. He runs with it. And he's into the end zone. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Cowboys. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact. with the kicker too late.
Jake Moody kicking off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scattaboo. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. RPO and the quick hit to Smith and Jigba. Down the left sideline. And he will go all the way. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Giants. His 4th TD grab of the season. And this is no good. He misses the extra point. But here come the flags. This will likely be a roughing call. Now another shot here at the PAT. A little bit easier following the penalty. And the kick is good. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready. Let's go. Hut, hut.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready. Count, go.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Cooper with the grab. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Cooper for the first time in this one. And he's got a 1st down to go with it.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets.
Come on.
He continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Throwing, Richardson. That's caught downfield by Cooper. And he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboot. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
Ready, go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
So that'll bring up 4th down, and that'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Hey.
Putting the tight
Moving
end
19.
in motion.
Ready.
Drive will start on the ground. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd and 11.
Ready. Like it. Ready.
Richardson to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Go. Ready.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Set. And up.
He'll drop to throw. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain there of 15. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
Come on.
Here's Scatterman. Cutting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
7-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. They try to work the screen with Scatteraboo. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. More from MetLife Stadium after this. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Set up. 60, go.
It's Richardson on the move. This one complete right side. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
Ready? Let's go now. Bronco 80. Set up.
Richardson. That's taken in by Horton. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
It's a gain of 10.
Come on, come on. Bring it. Check. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hup.
Here's a toss as they look to run. And the Cowboys are going to be set up 1st and goal. Nice run, getting them down to the 6.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
60 Bison. Ready?
Now Richardson. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
On the jump.
Now tossed left side, it's Scatteraboo. putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and a yard.
Let's take go.
They'll try to run for it with Scatterboo. And he will have a Giants first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic. There hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
Smith and Jigba there for the catch. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Like it.
Up the middle with Scatterboo. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Got it. Ready?
2nd and inches.
Cowboy 80. Set.
They'll look to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Go.
Scatterboo. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Take go.
Back to throw. To the goal line and in. Cam Scatterboo. Touchdown, New York. Point after, coming up here. Oh, he missed another one. Another missed extra point. 2 thus far tonight. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Come on, set!
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. The left side and is caught by Horton. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Makes it 3rd and 14.
Third and long.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He's got a man. That's Horton. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, Richardson. Quick throw here is complete. And they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone you want to get.
And he will get into the end zone. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Dallas. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Moody's extra point is good. The Cowboys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Now it's 2nd and 1. They'll keep it on to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Third down, 3 to go. One more time. They'll keep it on the ground. Now here's timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And no return here. This is a touchback. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Man.
13 yards. First down.
Come on. Yes. Cowboy Cougar 19. Ready?
On 1st down, it's Richardson. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
On 2nd down, Richardson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
On the jump. Set up. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away. You know, Mike, I've seen a lot of aggressive plays over the years, but this one, it might just take the cake. I mean, to go for it in this situation, this deep in your own territory, you're making quite the statement that you are going to be aggressive all day long.
That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Cowboys will extend this third quarter lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. On the give, it's Scatterboot. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Straight ahead, that's Scatterboot. Cutting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 6.
Ready, go!
He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a...
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So when you talk about cover 2, really the area that they're a little vulnerable. They're vulnerable deep or intermediate on the boundaries, and they're vulnerable down the middle of the field. Remember, those 2 safeties, Mike, hence why they call it cover 2, they are splitting the field in half. They need to cover from the goalpost all the way out to the boundary. That's a lot of room to run.